I don't physically do this for a living anymore. I used to do physical imitations. I can't do this very long at a time, but I figured I could take time to try to help somebody, just learning how to shave a whitetail cake, things like that. I'm gonna go kind of slow, take my time, and talk as I go, and just watch. I would always try to take cuts at least a foot long. You start taking those shortcuts and stabbing at a skin, you're never going to get fast at it. This blade's a little dull, so you'll probably see me do a little more steeling than normal. Shaving this skin down to the blue. You can't see, probably not see it on the video, but it's there. One more layer would be false cut. I'm trying to take smooth cuts. Try to overlap them just a little bit. When you overlap them, it'll make a smoother skin. I try to break the skin up into 3 sections. I'll take that first layer off there. Then I'll go for another layer down here towards the bottom of the cake. Steeling is something you're really going to have to learn on your own. You're not going to sit here and talk on blue in the face, and you're not really going to pick it up. When you're down there on the bottom, the back part of the skin, that runs down the back, it'll be fairly thick. When you start coming around the sides, it's going to start getting thinner as it goes. If you get in the brisket area, you got to go light. Don't try to cut off too much at a time or you will mess up. There's a hair transition there, and you have to be aware of it. Now I broke that cape up into one section here, one section here. Now I'm going to do the bottom. You always want to be shaving towards the head when possible. Down here there's no need. Right now I'm shaving a leg at the bottom of the cake. Holes are already there. You ever have to pull off a hanger or something like that? Something's hanging on the skin. You really should move over to one side of the machine or the other. You should be slightly on the left-hand side of the machine, pulling towards the right. In my opinion, there's no exception to that rule. If you've learned any other way, you learned wrong. I guess people are still proficient at it, but it's not correct. You can see my thumb is bumping off this right guard over here. Constantly touching that right guard. You're able to come along and do real small areas. You'll see that more when we get on the face. See, here's a hanger I was talking about. Move over to one side of the machine, pull it off. A little bigger one, sometimes if you put too much force on it, it can break. When you're pulling it, your hand fly back in the machine. You've got an accident that didn't need to happen. Alright, now I've got the body done. Bear with me, pay attention. Alright, now moving to the head. be starting right here on this left-hand side of the face. It's thick right there in the jaw area. And then while I've got that done, I'm right here close to this eye. I will come up and shave right along next to the eyelid, being careful not to cut the preorbital gland in front of the eye. I'll push up on it right there in the back and just barely float across it. See, I can clean it up without cutting the bowl. Moving into the side of the mouth right here. The side of the mouth is very thin. Extra careful, extra careful. Now I'm back on the other side of the cake, in that thick area. Take a couple of cuts. Go ahead and get it down while you're there. There's no reason to keep floating all around the cake. You need to form a system when you're shaving. And do shave the same way every time. Don't get yourself lost on the skin. Right now I'm shaving this other eye. Getting lost on the skin does nothing but cost you time. Time costs you money. So there's no reason. Like I said, develop a system, stick with it. Don't change it for nothing. Alright, I'm going to shave a lip liner here.
Listen to Radio 961 on the computer will. Sure, you'll get fired, but then you'll have no time to listen to us.
Cut a little bit of that off. I need to shave it out all the way. Now I'm shaving the chin. Come around on the chin. The chin has a thick spot right in the center. You have to kind of work around the chin in a horseshoe shape. Go real light in the center of the chin. Alright, now I've got both eyes done and the chin. I'm moving to the bridge of the nose. Go light down the bridge of the nose. On this particular case especially, it's been fleshed pretty darn good, so it's not dirty. You can go right up to the back of the nostrils. Usually it's fairly heavy there. Just take your time. Don't try to get it too clean. There again, I'm shaving. Now I'm in the front of the nose. Shaving a little bit off of that nose. It's just so clean, it really doesn't need it on this particular cake. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start shaving the ears and the rest of the cake. I'll take and flip the cake. Take this right ear, start. This is kind of a tricky cut. Go light on it, spin it down slow. You're heading into that thick area in the jaw. You want to take the ear and keep it in a balloon shape. You don't want skin on skin when you're shaving the ear. You want to shave up. You want to start up high on the ear and shave down towards the back of the head. But keep it hollow on the inside when you're shaving. See, I've shaved that ear right there. I could even go up higher if I wanted to without making any mistakes, just by keeping it hollow on the inside. Then I will come right up next to this eye, shave it, and then work my way around, complete the back of this head. Now I'm at the back of the first eye we did. Come lightly. Don't go too heavy over the whisker roots there. Take your time. Eyelashes. Be careful what you're doing when you're shaving the skin. You see right here, I'm on the bottom of this skin. There's hair right here. You have to watch the bottom of the blade. You can actually clip the hair down in here when you're shaving a lot of skin. You have to really pay attention to where you're at on the skin. That goes back to not getting lost on the skin. You don't want to get lost and do stupid little things like clip the hair. There's no reason for that. Now I've shaved up in this. You see I've shaved both eyes, the nose, and the chin. Got this last ear left. Got a real smooth transition from the ear down to the side of the face. Keep working it around, keeping it hollow the whole time. You're going to spin it, take your fingers, roll it in your fingertips like that.